Thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin moving sideways. You might be printing a bear flag right here. So part of pattern trading is you're waiting on the price action to print market structure that you need for an advantage in a trade. The whole idea of trading is waiting until you have an edge. It's like going to Vegas. If you're a card counter, you have an edge. You're not going to win every hand, but overall, you will win. You'll take Vegas' money. So now this is how we are going to take the market players' money. This is not a team sport. This is player versus player. So let me teach you what they're learning, what they know, what they understand, what their experience is, and then take these tools and apply them to your trading strategy and skill set, and you will make a ton of money in this market, period. Again, you just have this, potentially bear flag. You can definitely see another move to the downside. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market. Tomorrow night, futures open with the stock market. There's an emergency meeting. The Fed called an emergency meeting, and we're going to go over some scenarios that they might be dealing with. You just saw a huge bank fail in the United States, and I just read the UK actually shut it down too, the UK branch. So again, we're in times where we haven't seen historically since 2008 a bank failure on record as big as Silicon Valley Bank. So again, 1 hour Bitcoin chart. Could you see some more downside? 18,851, 18,500. It's possible. When you have a falling wedge and it breaks lower, parabolic chop, this thing's hanging on right now. There's definitely a bunch of buyers at the $20,000 area, right? There's a bunch of buyers. People want Bitcoin cheap prices, but could you see another drive to the downside? That's the question. To jump right into that idea, for more information, I want to go to the 4 hour time frame. Even if you just take the measured move of the double top, right, with this small top, you're still down here around 19,000, right? Support here, technically yes, here and here. You've bounced. Bitcoin has bounced. Okay, all it's really done is after this huge drawdown, it's come back up here and bearishly retested the 21 simple. That's it. If you get another bearish retest, you lose this level again, 18,900, then 18,500. Now I want to take you to the Bitcoin daily chart. The 200 simple, you want to see the 200 simple hold as support. You had a bearish cross of the 21 and the 50 on the daily time frame. We've been talking about the 0.5 fib retrace at 20,340 before this even broke down, right? The 618 golden pocket retrace, 19,170. And you got some strong support at 18,500, definitely in the cards. Now, it's very possible that you're forming this downtrend, and so you could get a bounce before another move lower. And we're watching, there's tons of FUD in the market, which at this point is true. USDC, we're going to cover that as well. So again, pay attention. All this bearish divergence down here on the daily time frame playing out, it's been confirmed, and you've had this massive move from 25,000 down to $20,000 Bitcoin. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person started with $1,000, joined, got $55,000, and that's after he bought a furnace. He did electric, plumbing, bathroom, paid bills, 55x his money after all that's paid. He said crypto trading has paid better than any job he's had. This person, 6-figure dialysis nurse, quit working to trade crypto full time. Best decision of his life. Telling you, life is not about getting up every single day, going to work. This person, I'm living the dream thanks to you. And we're nailing shorts, we're nailing longs. You've got to be in the right coins at the right time and not in the wrong coins. Right now, for 1 week, we're lowering the prices, rock bottom fees to join the group, $200 off, lowest price ever, plus 60% off. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. Listen, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. The weekly chart. And so I think I talked about the weekly chart basically almost every day. And I did so to really make a point. And a lot of times, if I repeat myself over and over, hopefully you'll listen. And this double top we talked about that could be confirmed has been confirmed. And you got to move down to this support level or close to it. But this is this white line right here is the 21 simple moving average. So you got the 50, the death cross, the 50 crosses down below the 200. Look, the 200 simple moving average. This is the panic situation, sell-off, major sell-off from 10,000 to 38.50. Remember that panic situation? Stocks sold off too. You still held the 200. The back year, bear market 2018, the lows 31.50. And then you followed the yellow 200 simple. Now clearly in uncharted territory under the 200 simple. I want to get a pattern printed here on the lower term time frames. Stock market, parabolic drop. Now, if this fails right here, we're going to know tomorrow night. Get a lot of clarity this week. The Fed has a emergency meeting we're going to talk about in a second. But the stock market completely parabolic drop and needs a bullish retest of this level. Otherwise, you're going to see stocks falter more, and you're going to see crypto, Bitcoin pulls back, I think, with the stock market as well. Because when this thing was pumping, Bitcoin wasn't moving. As soon as this started dropping, Bitcoin rolled over. So this is a USDC price. Now, USDC has recovered. It was down to 86 cents on Bitfinex. USDC did come out with some compelling words to give people hope that have been holding USDC, didn't panic sell. Silicon Valley Bank is a catalyst for Fed Powell to pause the rate hikes. He says, this is at a time where the economy is not in a recession. You got banks failing. So what they're doing, the Federal Reserve Board of Governors announced it's going to hold an emergency closed door meeting under expedited procedures on March the 13th. CPI comes out right after that. So inflation comes out the next day. I just think they're in a pinch right now. You got banks failing. And so are they worried about they're going to break the economy? They don't want to break the economy. They want to cause pain. They don't want to break the banking system. They don't want banks to continue to falter and fail. That's what's going to be talked about. So 25 basis point rate hike would be good. 50 basis point rate hike, the market is fearful of and would probably pull the market lower. Silicon Valley Bank Financial Group on Friday is driving the expedited meeting. Silicon Valley Bank was the largest bank failure since 2008 financial crisis. Its collapse has sent shockwaves through the banking system. The status of billions of dollars of uninsured deposits is unknown. Are they going to come in here and rescue this bank? Because you have so many startups, venture capitalist startup companies that have money. I mean, it's $200 billion in holdings. The reality is right now what's happening, and this is one thing that I've been doing as well. You've got large institutions, they're taking cash out of the banking system and they're putting it in government treasuries because you've got a yield curve where right now you can get close to, 4.8, 4.6, 4.7% interest on a 1-year bond or even shorter T-bills, treasury bills. That's way more than the banks are paying. This economic uncertainty drives people to put their money in government treasuries where it's feasibly safer. If the government defaults on loans, I mean, imagine the value of the dollar plummets and it doesn't become a reserve currency for the rest of the world, and they don't want that to happen. Now, Circle Reserve Fund is doing the same thing I talked about that I've been doing, where you're staggering your treasury bills so that they're coming out, you're constantly having cash flow opening up. You see how it's staggered. They have 1.2 billion that open up May the 9th, March the 28th, April the 6th, April the 13th, April the 18th, March 21, May. And so you got all these staggered dates. So you constantly have cash coming free, and then you can just roll it over and reinvest it. And again, they're getting crazy interest rates, 4.6, 4.5, 4.7. My mentor came over to the house, sat down with me, and he said, listen, here's what we've got to do. And he set me up on a similar program as this. And you just constantly have capital opening up, opening up, opening up. But you're making, well, way more than if you're just letting it sit in the bank. Usdc is saying that we're going to come out of pocket and we're going to cover anything that's missing. And USDC will be fine. Not to worry about it. But they froze a lot of transactions until Monday. Always spread your money around multiple banks, multiple hardware wallets, multiple exchanges, have a stack of cash and a safe at home. Just be smart, right? Do not go all in anything. Lehman Brothers collapsed back here in 2008, and you saw the entire market falter. Lehman Brothers obviously had to get bailed out. Now here you are, Silicon Valley Bank collapsed. Will you see the market nosedive like it did in 2008? And so if you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.